I'm back. I think I'm doing this right. Hold on one sec. Um, all right. She wants to be, okay, let's see. Approve. All right. All right. She's coming on. There she is. Yay.
Awesome. It is thundering and lightning here. We are supposed to have really severe storms here in like 15 minutes. So
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm sitting in front of a huge window. So let me turn this around. I'll show you like.
Oh my gosh. That's
This
a
might get
Florida storm.
yeah, it's the trees here are like swirling and it's fun. Okay. Hello, everybody. This is exciting. So do you want me to introduce myself? Should I do that maybe?
Yeah,
okay.
This is
so for everybody watching, all of Shirley's friends, I'm Jaime O'Bryan, and Shirley and I work together in the clean beauty space. And I just thought it would be cool for us to hop on here and just kind of chat for a little bit about all the cool things that Shirley has been up to and just all of that. So yeah. All right. Let's do this. Oh, there comes the rain. It's pouring now. I actually love the rain. I think it's really...
I do too. It's very, I find it therapeutic.
Yes. Okay. So do you ever run in the rain?
I prefer not to. I mean, like I'll run if I'm already running and it rains, I won't like just stop. But if it's like pouring, I'm not going to go out and run.
I get that.
Especially with lightning.
Have you ever been caught out in it before?
Yes. Yeah. But you just get a little wet.
Yeah, we don't melt. I mean, yeah. All right. Okay, so let's talk about the fun stuff. So the people who are here watching probably, or maybe, I shouldn't say probably, they may know kind of what you've been up to, but I think it's really nice to come on here and just kind of chat about things, because we don't always think about how our audience sees things, and I think some of the questions your audience might have, sometimes they might be scared to ask. And so I'm going to ask some of the questions that maybe people have been like dying to know the answer to, and they just won't ask it for whatever reason. But we'll just kind of chat about those kind of things. So, okay, are you?
I think I'm ready.
Okay, so when it comes to the way that you're sharing about like ingredients and safe products and things, what made you decide to jump into like the clean beauty like business side of that?
Well, I don't know if I would say I jumped in. If I back the bus up a little bit, 7 years ago, in May, I'll be cancer free. I had uterine cancer, caught it early, thank God. And that's kind of when I started taking a closer look at, what I was using in the home, what I was using on myself, what I was breathing in. But it wasn't until another oil friend, because I was doing a lot of essential oils, invited me to this clean beauty workshop. And, and I had been watching her because, she started making a lot of posts, and I was just like really interested. But when I went to this workshop, I was like blown away, like mind boggled that what? I had no idea that what is going on, what is allowed to be going on with companies was, a thing. I always I guess assumed, which you should never do, that what you buy in the store and put on your body is safe. And I quickly found out that that's not the case, that they're allowed to do so many things. And I became more and more interested. And that's kind of like when I did the shift, because for me, especially as a cancer survivor, it's really important for me to share with other women. It's just as important to be careful about what you put on your body as it is what you put in your body. Yeah. So, and I've never looked back, and it's just been really interesting and fun.
I love that. And I mean, for anybody watching, Shirley is she's just a wealth of knowledge. She is such a resource to so many people, and she has touched just so many lives. So I love that because I think it really shows, Shirley. I think that's great. So, all right. What is this is a hard one. What's your favorite product? Your favorite toxin-free product, clean beauty business that we have?
Oh my gosh. You know, that that's a really hard one, but for whatever reason, there's one product that I look forward to like every morning, and that's our day cream. I love how it smells. It like wakes me up. I just feel good. It's rejuvenating, and so I if I had to pick, I think I would pick that.
It does smell amazing. Like it feels like a spa treatment. Like I
Yeah.
think yeah, I love it too. It's one of my favorites. Okay, what would you say to anybody who is on the fence about trying these products?
Well, I would say jump off the fence on the side of trying the products, because in the whole big scheme of things, if you really think about it, like what's the worst thing that can happen? You try the products and you don't like them. And the great thing is, there's a guarantee. So you're not like stuck. And, but better than all of that, I've never had that happen with anyone. So you're going to love the products. And yeah, so why not try, right? You don't know unless you try.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I first tried them. I had horrible angry skin, which my lighting is terrible right now because of the storm. This is usually the perfect window to be in front of. But my skin, it was just angry and I had horrible cystic acne and it was awful. And I was terrified to try the products because I had to have something that performed. And so for me, it was kind of like, I was scared to try them, but I also knew that for my health, I had to make a change. And so it was scary though. So I get it. Like if people are on the fence about trying it and they're like, oh, but what if it doesn't work? Like I've been there. I've been that girl. And let me just tell you, it works better than anything I've ever tried.
Yeah. I mean, your transformation is like amazing.
Oh my gosh. And like, even before I had a transformation though, just the way it covered, like covered better than anything I'd ever used. And I was just like, I'm like, I was almost kicking myself. Like, why did I not find this sooner? So anyway, but yeah.
And I've had a lot of testimonials too of people that say they're the first products they've used where their eyes aren't watering, their skin isn't angry anymore. Yeah.
It's amazing. Okay,
Yeah.
so the same lines. What would you say to anybody who's on the fence about like thinking, oh, I might jump in this as a business side?
Well, I think if you've had any thoughts or you've been thinking about it, again, my thing is, what's the worst thing that could happen? You wake up one day and you're like, this isn't for me. Okay, so stop doing it. Right? And so if you're thinking about it, I would just really encourage you to just send me a private message. I can answer any questions. If you're wondering, how much do you make? Or how much time do you have to spend? And it's really an individual thing. As you know, I have a full-time job, so I do this on the side. But I love doing it, so it's not work for me, and I don't think it's really work for anyone, because it's so much more than you're not, I don't feel like I'm selling something, if you know what I mean. It's like I'm sharing and I'm educating, and so I get a lot of gratification out of it.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, so when you jumped into this clean beauty movement, did you at that point when you first jumped in, did you consider yourself a toxin-free expert?
I wouldn't say I was an expert, but I had learned a lot in the 4.5 years of doing essential oils and doing my own research. And now I feel like I'm still learning, but I definitely feel like I've gained so much knowledge that I definitely can help others. But if someone's out there thinking that you have to know everything, you don't, because there's so many resources and it's really interesting to learn.
For sure. Do you think, okay, so if somebody's thinking maybe I'd like to do this, but I don't want to give up pizza, do they have to give up pizza and Chick-fil-A?
Well, anyone that knows me, the answer is no. I'm one for balance, balance in life. So, yeah, I mean, everything in moderation. I like real butter, I like chocolate, but I'm not like pounding it every day. Um, there's just things in life that you have, if you really love something, treat yourself, but just like overindulge.
Right. Okay, and then last one, what are you most proud of yourself from when you joined us in this movement? What are you most proud of yourself so far?
I think growth. I think I'm proud that I've grown as a person. I've grown as an educator. Um, yeah, I think that would be it. I just feel like I've learned a lot, just personally and knowledge wise.
Well, I have seen, for anybody watching, I have really enjoyed watching Shirley grow just as a leader. She has a team that she leads of amazing women, and Shirley, I mean, you've hit a leader rank. You're now a leader with our company, and I'm just so proud. So you guys, if nothing else, if you watch this and you're like, it's not for me, just message her to give her a virtual high five because guys, she's rocking it.
Ah, thank you.
Lives and helping so many people. And I mean, if it's not for you, it's not for you. But like, this is the place to be. Is with Shirley. So
Oh,
if you products, get with Shirley. If you're interested in maybe checking out like the community that we have as far as the Amazing Women of Community and being a part of that, Shirley's the one to talk to also because our community is just amazing.
yeah, I was just gonna like to piggyback on that. It's like the support and the sisterhood and all of that. It just makes it that much better. It's really cool.
Yeah. My husband, he when I first jumped in the company, he was like, "Oh my gosh, like you're going to be doing makeup and it's just going to be a bunch of women bickering and like there's going to be drama and like there hasn't been any. Like we don't do drama, we don't do any like it's just the most amazing, like you said, the most amazing community of women that lift each other up and just support each other in a way that I've never seen. So
Either. It's refreshing.
it is, especially like in a day and age when people want to like step on each other to get to the top. Like we're not like that here. So
Yeah.
anyway, yeah. So this has
We
been.
made it through without a big storm, right?
I know. Well, so far, like the weather radio's going off in there, but I mean, other than that, like I haven't blown away yet. So we had a tornado back in December that touched down, and it was a pretty big one. It was a couple of miles from us, and so now I'm always like a little on edge because like that's scary when there's one so close, and it was just like pure devastation. So
Yeah, that was horrible.
yeah, yeah. So all right. Well, thank you, Shaq. It's been great
Yeah,
and
yeah,
awesome as always. So,
yeah. And thank you, everyone, if you're watching or replay.
yes, yep. Let us know if you're watching the replay and reach out to Shirley if you have any questions. She's absolutely amazing.
And you are too.
Thank you. All right. See ya.